What video should I make today? Pokemon Go? Just kidding. We are a dinosaur toys channel.
Hey, let me out of here. Hey.
Who's that? I think it's coming from this cupboard right here. It's coming from here.
Hey, let me out of here.
Oh, it's you, Whitley.
I want to get out of my box. Let me out.
Okay. I guess you want to be unboxed? Okay. I guess I'll bring you to the unboxing corner. Hello all dinosaurs, and today we will be reviewing the mercenary. Oh, come on. Who pushed me? Oh, Owen. You must be kidding me, Dan. You're doing an unboxing video just for this figure? No one's gonna watch your video, dude. I guess you're right. No one will want to watch me unbox just a figure, right? Are you a dinosaur yet? Subscribe to become one now. Hello all dinosaurs and fellow boys and girls, I am Dan, and today I'm super excited because we want to recreate different scenes from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yes, I mean, just play with these toys. Let's just have fun. And over here we have the mercenary. I think the name of this guy is known as Whitley. Okay, this is a pretty cool figure. My first ever Whitley, so I'm trying to unbox this and we can just play with it. Okay, so there you go. This is Whitley right here, and he's like holding a machine gun. Let me get it out from the box. Okay, looking pretty good. Oh, this is actually tied to him. I think that's good. I just leave it over here. Okay, so there was one scene in the movie which I really like. It was the scene, which Whitley actually walked into the cage. I mean, before that, he was just trying to shoot the Indoraptor with the tranquilizer, and the Indoraptor just fell down and pretended to fall asleep. Yeah, he is really smart and really cunning. Okay, so he went into the cage. He has a hobby of collecting different dinosaurs' tooth like this. Okay, so he went in with a plier and tried to pry out one of the tooth from the Indoraptor. Yes, that was pretty exciting. So he went in, tried to use the plier to just pluck out one of the tooth, but the Indoraptor was not actually tranquilized. Okay, so its tail was actually moving. So Whitley actually sensed something was moving, so he turned his head around, but the tail just went back down. Really smart dinosaur. But all of a sudden, the Indoraptor just sprang right up. Look at Whitley, and Whitley at the point of time was just too frightened. He was like so frightened, staring right at the Indoraptor, almost in tears, and it was like just crying, and the saliva was just like drooling. It was a very sad scene, and the Indoraptor was just about to finish Whitley, and I guess it just chomped down Whitley, entirely. That was a really gruesome scene, but it was not captured, but you could imagine that. Yeah, so that was Indoraptor for you. Really smart pretended to be asleep in the cage. So that was one scene for you guys, which I really enjoyed. Let's proceed to the next scene. Okay, next storytelling scene is the scene where Owen went into the forest looking for Blue. Okay, so he entered the forest looking for Blue based on a tracker, and once he reached an area, he could sense Blue was nearby, and he heard ruffling noises coming out from the bushes right in front, or rather right behind this broken down vehicle. He heard ruffling noises, and all of a sudden, out sprang Blue. Oops, the tree didn't fall, okay? So Blue sprang on top of the vehicle, the broken down vehicle. And Owen was just staring right at her. So Blue, jumped down from the vehicle. I mean, all this are based on my memory alone, so I may be getting facts and details wrongly, so do forgive me. So Blue was just facing Owen, and she was pretty aggressive, like this. And she was about to attack, and Owen just, what do you call this? Just raised his arm towards Blue and said, "You know me." And he was really, really nervous. The face was just super nervous because this fella hasn't seen him for the longest time. And she could just attack Owen just like this. She was pretty aggressive. And she was very, very tensed up. And Owens actually mentioned no one should shoot her. Okay? Based on my instructions, never to shoot her unless I instruct you to do so. But Whitley wasn't listening, and he and his crew just shot Blue right at the side of the neck, I think. That was a tranquilizer. And Blue, at the point of time, Owen was on the ground, and Blue just attacked one of the soldiers like this. And everyone just, went in to grab. I mean, did they grab Blue? I think they fired more shots at Blue, and Blue just fell down. And Owen was very, very upset and really angry at that point of time. So he actually rushed towards Whitley, and Whitley just gave Owen a shot of the tranquilizer as well. And Owen just fell flat off the ground. Onto the ground. Yeah, so that was one scene which was really exciting. Let's move on to the next scene. Okay, another really exciting scene was the scene where Macy just went and explored the Lockwood mansion all on her own, and she actually reached the Indoraptor enclosure. So she was like backing towards the Indoraptor without knowing the Indoraptor was behind her. So she was standing really, really close to the Indoraptor cage. It was very, very, very what do you call that? Super, super tensed up and super, super exciting. And the Indoraptor actually reached out to Macy, and one of his claws was actually touching the hair of Macy. I think if Macy stepped one step backwards, she would be gone. The Indoraptor will be able to actually grab hold of her by the neck and just strangle her, or maybe just grab her towards the cage. So she was pretty lucky. So the Indoraptor actually reached out to Macy's hair, just like this, managed to touch it, managed to grab a few strands of it like this. It was very, very scary, super tensed up. So that was the end of the scene. I think someone actually caught Macy, and Macy just ran off. So that was a really close shave. That's what I think. I mean, that's what I can remember. So, do let me know down below if I got the details wrongly, okay? Next scene. Okay, next scene is also very interesting. So basically, Owen and Claire, they were being locked up in one of the cells in the Lockwood Mansionette. I can't remember the name of the villain. So they were just, trapped in this cell, but Owen heard something from the next cell. So he climbed up. Just imagine this is a wall. So he climbed up, took a look. It was actually Sticky Moloch, a Sticky Moloch. So he made some noises. The Sticky Moloch was very responsive and aggressive to the noise being made by Owen. So he just rammed against the wall like this. It was pretty strong ram. So the wall actually shook, and Owen could sense there was a little hole coming through. So Owen continued to make the noise. I think it was a whistle. So Sticky Moloch just continuously rammed against the wall until it broke down. So the Sticky Moloch actually rammed right through. Very smart move from Owen, but they were in the cell with the Sticky Moloch this time. But Owen had another plan. Okay, just imagine this is the cell and this is the gate, the cell door. So Owen stood right there and made the whistle again. So Sticky Moloch, reacting to the whistle that Owen made, just ran full speed right at Owen. But Owen was very fast. He climbed up and managed to dodge the attack, and causing Sticky Moloch to ram directly at the door and slam right through it. What a smart move from Owen. And Sticky Moloch just ran right through, creating an exit for an escape for Owen and Claire. Amazing move from Owen, coming up with a plan when they were totally trapped. So that was one scene which I can remember. Okay, next scene. Okay, another super cool scene. Guess what this is? Just gonna take this out. This is a Triceratops skeleton. Just gonna place it right below here. So this is the battling scene. Okay, between Blue and the Indoraptor. Okay, so to give you some context, Owen and Claire, they were actually escaping to the top of the mansionette at the rooftop. It was very exciting. It was raining, the floor was slippery, and Owen and Macy managed to run to one end, but it was like a dead end. And this portion right here was made of glass, very brittle, very fragile, and the Indoraptor was just chasing after them. And Claire came on, and the Indoraptor was just standing right in the middle. He was moving very cautiously because he was very heavy and the glass was going to break. So Claire was holding on to this rifle. Okay, where's the rifle? Okay, this rifle right here. So this rifle had a sensor which was built into the Indoraptor. It was programmed into the Indoraptor. So Claire actually shot the laser. Okay, the gun had a laser. So she pointed the laser right at Owen and pressed the trigger. So according to the trigger, so once it is being pressed, the Indoraptor would just, just go directly, like go berserk right at the target. So the Indoraptor just rushes towards Owen, and the glass was just like totally breaking, like this. But the Indoraptor was just still clinging onto the roof and going to attack Owen and Macy. But out springs Blue. Blue was trying to save the Indoraptor. I mean, not trying to save the Indoraptor, was trying to save Owen and Macy. So Blue just sprang right towards the Indoraptor, I think. I can't really remember. And they somehow just, entangled themselves. And the weight of these two dinosaurs were just, too great for the glass to support. And both of them actually just fell down. It was actually quite a distance, quite a height, and both of them just rotated in mid-air. And unfortunately and fortunately for Blue, they landed right on the side of the Indoraptor. And the Indoraptor was totally destroyed by the horns of the Triceratops. Yep. So that was the ending for the Indoraptor. A very gruesome ending, but a very, very fortunate escape for, Velociraptor Blue. Alright, so that's another scene for you guys. Okay guys, so that's all the scenes I've done today. Okay, let me know which scene you guys like the most and which other scenes you want me to make in the next episode. Okay, I was actually thinking of doing the baryonyx scene where it came out from the tunnel, but I think this video is very long already, so let's just leave it to the next episode. And do let me know whether you guys enjoy the different scenes from Jurassic World. Okay, this episode right here. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it, drop me a comment, and I'll try my best to reply to you. And if you're new here, I'm Dan. I upload dinosaur videos every single day, so make sure you subscribe if you like dinosaurs and Jurassic World, okay? I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video, but before you go, as usual, check out the previous video if you have missed it. I think the previous video was one which I actually created based on the gyrosphere, okay? Different scenes with the gyrosphere, I think it's pretty cool. Check it out if you have missed, and all other recommended videos right over here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Hey Owen, I'm gonna push you back. You pushed me just now. That was just a skit, Dan.